first, the man who gave up his AR-15 because he says the average American does not need such an assault-style weapon. Reporter Maya Sines tells us he's a gun guy and in some senses will continue to be. Maya?
Yeah, Craig and Jen, 39-year-old Chris Shields is in the Air Force and is surrounded by people with guns. He knew he'd get some backlash for supporting more gun reform from his friends and family, but he says he wanted to do something to support what the kids in South Florida are pleading for. Since childhood and with his 18 years in the Air Force, Chris Shields is comfortable with guns. He considers himself a gun lover, but the recent school shooting in Parkland, Florida made him rethink our current gun laws.
These kids are standing up and fighting for something, and they're getting death threats for this, you know. There's no way I can just stand by and not try and support them.
That's why last Friday, Shields went to the Bellevue Police Department to turn in his AR-15, an assault-style rifle he says he was able to purchase too easily from a man in the parking lot of a Crackle Barrel in North Carolina back in 2012.
There are lines that we have to have, even with the Second Amendment. You know, there's limitations on the First Amendment. There should be limitations on the Second Amendment, and I think right now where that line is drawn is off center.
Shields still has 9 guns left in his home, including handguns and shotguns.
Yeah.
Why not turn in all of your guns?
Because I do believe in the Second Amendment, and if laws are passed that are stricter than what they have now, and I have to turn in a couple of my guns because they don't meet the qualifications, I will happily do it. I'll be first in line to do it.
Shields says he hopes his move will keep the conversation going on gun reform and is glad his AR-15 will not be fired again.
Just knowing that some of the victims saw what I did and got some kind of support, you know, from it makes it totally worth it.
Bellevue police ran a background check to make sure the weapon wasn't stolen. They will now take it to a local fabrication shop to destroy it. Reporting live from the studio, Maya Sines, 3 News Now.